Okay, today I thought we'd take a look at this Voltron talking toothbrush, electric, from 1985. As far as I know, I've never had it out of the box. Still, well, the tape's kind of given up the ghost, but not from being peeled. I think it's just from age. So we should be able to get in there. Made in China. Here's some of the date information and the lowdown of what everything's supposed to do. Talking toothbrush, 3 AA batteries. There's some pictures showing some buttons. I don't know. Let's find out. Don't know much about Voltrons. Wasn't really my era. Okay. Oh, just dropped part of it. The base. I suspect this is the part that probably talks. This is open. What the heck's that all about? Oh, it looks like it's an actual record player. So it probably won't work unless we take it apart and give it a boost. See, the old record players that actually have a mechanical record normally have that speed control. You can see right there. And this is dated 1984. Well, let's find out. Okay. Let's try a different battery and see if it runs a little quicker without moving the speed control. Let's take an old Kirkland here and see how that works. Alright, we're going to move the speed control. Of course, we don't know which way is faster and which way is slower. It was sitting right in the middle. So we'll just randomly try one direction. That's not faster. Could just be that the motor needs to run a while to loosen up. There we go. Now we know which way to turn it. Alright, so we've got it talking. Let's find out about the toothbrush itself. Twist ties, so we can get into it. Okay. He's got 2 toothbrushes. I'm guessing the one you're going to use you stick into the top of his head. I mean, I suppose I could look at the box to figure out how you're supposed to do this. But where would be the fun of that, right? I don't see a plus or a minus. Was there instructions on putting the battery in to make sure you get them both in the right way? No. So it's not marked. If they're putting them in to give 3 volts, then I need to make sure I invert one of them. But if they're putting them in parallel, then you don't. But it doesn't say. You would think that would probably be the on-off switch. Okay. Let's try putting them in series then. The two bottom contacts are connected together. The two upper contacts aren't. So I'm thinking they must be putting them for the 3 volt. Now they do have a larger contact on one side and a smaller on the other. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Do they have a way to open this puppy up? Only if they've hidden the screws underneath decals. And these bits are glued on. So I'm thinking we may not get the toothbrush action. But clearly you would take one of them and you would plug it into the top of his head. We'll try the battery thing again, but without a clue as to the correct way to put the batteries in. We're just guessing here. Ooh, saw some movement. There we go, look at that. I can brush my teeth. Yeah, let's get the arms up so I can put the body. There we go. Now we got the body on. We got the robot on the base. So far, so good. The back view. Now we're getting a good display. And brush. Yeah, look at that. All right, there you have it. A Voltron talking toothbrush, and depending on where you look, you're either 1985 or 1984. I'm going to go with the 1984 on the plastic.